Hi, my name is Rajnikant. I'm creating this video as part of my project. First, I'd like to establish a VPN connection, and after I establish a VPN connection, I'll go ahead and log on to my virtual machine with my net ID and password. So once my virtual machine is up and running, I'll power on my Windows 2008 R2 server. Yeah, now my virtual machine is up and running, so I'll go ahead and power up my virtual machine. Let me hit Ctrl Alt Delete Insert, and this gives me a chance to enter the password. The password is password123. So now my Windows machine is powered up. So the first thing that I would do is open a command prompt and check if the Oracle is installed. For that, I'll use this command space yeah, it shows that Oracle is already installed. So the next thing that I would do is check if my SQL developer tool is installed. So I'll use my SQL developer tool to establish a connection with my database management system. But before I create a new connection, I'll go ahead and create a new user from the command prompt. So the user is created. And once I create the users, I will now grant permissions to them, like granting connect permission initially to establish a connection with the database management system. So the grant is succeeded, and then I like to grant permission to create a table. This grant is also succeeded, and then I'll grant permission to provide unlimited table space to the user. This grant is also succeeded. Now I'll go ahead and create a new connection. So the connection name would be project. The username would be URUSIND2. That this is the one that I just created, and the password would be password123. And the local host would be CSC570W sund2.usad.uis.edu, and the SID would be ORCL Let me just double check if everything is correct. Yeah, everything is correct. So I'll now just go ahead and test the connection. It says there's a failure, so the error could be with the listener. So let me first restart my listener. LSN RCTLSPA start. Yes, so I just started my listener. Yes, it's successful. So now let me go back to my Oracle database management system. Yep, and then now I'll check the connection again. Yeah, it is successful now. So I'll go ahead and save this and then connect. So I have a new connection established now. So now that I have the new connection established, I'll create a new table, student and the attributes would be name, which is of a cat type, and I would give 20 as a size, comma, next, and then comes student ID. This is of the type number, and I would like to give size of 8 for this. And then comes marks. This is also of a number type. The size is 3. And then comes grade. This can be a cat type. The size 1. I will close it. Semicolon. I will try to execute it. It is successfully created. Now that the table is successfully created, I will just try to display its attributes. Execute the statement. Yeah, the attributes are displayed successfully. And now I'll try to insert data into this table. So when I'm entering values into the table, we use single quotes for character type, and then single quotes are not required for numbers. So the name I'd like to give is, I'll give my name, and then a comma, space, number. So this doesn't require a character single quotes. And then marks does not require any single quotes. And then comes grade. Grade must be given in the single quotes. Okay. After closing the parenthesis, a semicolon. Let us go ahead and execute this. Yes, it is successful. One row is created. And let me retrieve the data from this. Execute it, and yes, this is also successful. A new row is inserted. Let me go ahead and check with one more row. Insert into student space values, single quotes for the name, and then ID space 100, and comes grade, and then comes grade. This can be in a single quote, semicolon, and then execute it. Yes, it is successful. A new row is created, and then we will try to pull the data again. Execute. insert this statement. Yes, successful. Yeah, so both the rows are created and then we inserted values in both the rows. So this is how you create a user, create a table, and then insert data into the table. So this is it. That's all. Thank you.